Hello, everyone. I know it's not the best time to present a presentation, but thank you for your attention. My name is Ryan Alimo, and I'm a co-founder and CEO at Opal AI. Many of you heard about what Opal AI does, but today I'm going to introduce a new version of Opal AI and what have been doing during the past year. So, how many of you are familiar with this spatial intelligence concept? Oh, I have to point it here. Okay, good. So spatial intelligence is a new generation of AI that allows you to interact with 3D. Many of you are familiar with ChatGPT or other vision language models, but these systems are limited to text or image only. As soon as it comes to real world, we don't see that interactions with how we can communicate or interact with the real world. And we want to bridge that gap through understanding a 3D space in the real world environment. So I'm going to go over two of the examples that we have been working on. And the Opal AI version 1 is a mobile app that you can download it on your smartphone, iPhone, or iPad, and allows you to 3D map any building or a structure. As simple as walking around, creating a 3D model, digital twin, building information model, and then you can get the BIM models from these. So the next step, when you have this digital twin in 3D, we provide like a search engine. So technically you can do like a Google search objects in your environment. And that's very important for insurance and inspector clients that we're working with. Yeah, so here is a demo of what our app did, and you can do it with our app. So you can walk around, create a 3D model in real time. It detects different types of objects, like a furniture or what exists. And you can create a Revit model or AutoCAD model for structural engineering or mechanical or architectural and interior designs. And you can get the 3D model out like a floor plan out of that. But that's not the only thing that we do. After you have these 3D digital twin, what the next step is how you can create knowledge or extract knowledge out of these. And some of our clients also in Los Angeles needed to map large spaces. So here is a CVS store that we map just in 2 hours. And usually to create the 3D model, as you see the BIM and the virtual tour, it can take weeks to generate such a thing. But in 2 hours, we were able to get both the 3D model and the virtual tour, which was very satisfactory for our client. I want to thank Plug and Play because we were in the Smart City program last year, and that program changed our direction. So we had one of these industry partners called Shimizu, and they asked us, "Oh, you're doing an very exciting job. Can you build a 3D, like a digital twin or BIM model of maybe a bridge?" And in the beginning, we thought that that's not a building, and maybe it's different. So we tried to have also human in the loop to build this digital twin or BIM model of the like one of the bridges, and they were very happy and excited about that. And so far, our project was funded by the National Science Foundation. And when we saw this opportunity, we thought that maybe we can build an like digital twin of every infrastructure. And that thought, how can we bring this spatial intelligence to real world systems? So here is an example of spatial intelligence. Maybe in 2D image, when you see this, you want to make some actions and you want to do something because there is a kid here, there is a spiking, and it requires doing some sort of actions. So until like the Plug and Play, Smart City program, we were working on building digital twin of residential and commercial spaces. And that partnership with Shimizu made us think that maybe we can do something more. Maybe we can create a digital twin of cities or even countries. And thanks to the support of Department of Transportation SBIR program, we won a grant to build digital twin of the cities. So here is our setup that you see. It has a LiDAR and camera, and we can create like a map of different cities. And we are working with the city of Los Angeles to create digital twin of the city and work with a complete street initiative, which is a big deal for any infrastructure improvement. In the city of almost every city in the United States, if you want to make an improvement on the street, you need to comply with complete street. For developers like Amidi Group, even when they wanted to build some big infrastructure in one area that affects the traffic, they need to think about the bicycles. They need to think about the pedestrians and different aspects of how it would affect the streets. And city requires them to comply with the complete street requirements. However, they don't have enough data or decision-making tools to adapt it to all cities in the United States. So we are bringing that tool using vision language model and this spatial intelligence that we have in combination with LiDAR and RGB scanning that we are doing in the street. For example, understanding the pavement situation of the asphalt. Or here is our decision-making tool that shows the worst streets in terms of the condition or asphalt in the Los Angeles County. And what you need to do, you need to drive around and map this space. And if you're interested to work with us or help us or interested in biking around the city, please contact me. And we are looking for capturing the data all around the city of Los Angeles, especially downtown. So far, I want to conclude that what we have been doing in spatial intelligence, the product one was a mobile app that allows you to map indoor spaces, very well suited for inspectors, insurance, and also construction professionals that we are partnering with several insurance and construction company to create digital twin. And it's a SaaS business and also per use. The second one is this complete street initiative that we are working with the government and with the cities to create a digital twin of the towns and roads, and that would be a subscription model for our work. And so here's me and my co-founder. I have graduated from Sharif University, and I got my PhD at UC San Diego and a postdoc at Caltech and MBA from UCLA Anderson. I co-founded deep learning group at NASA's JPL, where we developed different deep learning technologies for the Mars rover and Mars helicopter. And I was so fortunate to be a mentee of Dr. Naderi, and he was part of our startup too. Right now, unfortunately, passed away. We have other people from JPL also as our advisory role, and one of them is former deputy director of NASA JPL, and we're working with them to bring not only these solutions to cities, but also to NASA and the robots for the NASA. That would be our next step that we are collaborating with JPL. So if you want, here is my contact information, and we are in LA, and would be happy to chat with you. Thank you.
Thank you, Ryan. Thank you so much.